Okay, I'm going to talk a little about our kickboxing program at Paragon. The first thing is it's definitely for everybody. Whether you're in shape or have no experience at all, we have a lot of different levels. And there's an orientation class, and then there's beginner classes. The beginner classes are in the morning and the evening. There's usually about 10 to 15 people in class, and you get a lot of time to really get comfortable and to develop your skills in kickboxing as well as your conditioning levels. So you don't need to come in shape. Doing the sport will get you in shape, and it's a unique type of training anyway, so going and running isn't really going to relate to kickboxing workouts. And also there's no sparring or contact in the beginner program. You're just developing the basics. You're working on footwork, on proper combinations, boxing, kickboxing, and we separate it out. We use a lot of different equipment so it stays very fun. Each instructor has different workouts, different ways to run their program, so there's a lot of variety in the classes. And as you move through intermediate and advanced, there's some different equipment you're going to use. There's some light contact, but it's still mostly conditioning. It's mitt work. It's developing your technique. And at the same time, we have beginner sparring, women's sparring, more advanced sparring. So people kind of go on different, most people aren't going to want to spar. Most people, 80–90% of people are going to just do the conditioning and learn the sport and not really want to get in and engage in sparring. But the people that do, we definitely have a progressive way to learn sparring too. And a lot of times I think people come in just wanting to get into shape, and they find themselves falling in love with the sport, and then later on getting into sparring, something that they wouldn't have thought that they would be able to do in the beginning. So it's nice because I think that anytime you get pushed and you have new goals and people do more than they think they can, I think you grow as a person. So I think it's real important to kind of allow yourself to not be afraid to try new things, and to really you might fall in love with a sport that you never thought you'd be good at. So that's one of the great things about teaching kickboxing jiu-jitsu, is to see people's growth and development as a person. I think most of the benefits are off the mat, because you change, you open to new things, you have new confidence. I mean, it's a great experience, fun to watch too as a coach. But our kickboxing program, that's the whole idea, is there are a lot of levels. There's a lot of levels. Everyone will find themselves comfortable in certain classes. So basically the point is to don't worry, come in, have fun. You're going to meet great people. Everybody's very friendly. It's a fun environment, and that's our kickboxing program.